Just to remind Canadians, of course the people in British Columbia appreciate this, that the Trail Smoke Eaters were the last Canadian team to beat the Russians in World Hockey in 1961 with coach Bobby Crom, and Jackie McLeod was the leading scorer.
From the face-off, Perreault had a good chance. Hadfield over to Arnoyer. He was too well covered on the play. Bodnoff goes down that left wing, up over the line. They jam him against the boards. Here's two of them in front, but the pass goes astray. The puck slides out, and Arnoyer was unable to reach it. Back go the Soviets. Over the line, a drop pass, goes astray. Stapleton ahead. Perreault, 33, going in. Here's a shot. Oh, that was close. Bodnoff touched it, and it was offside on the clearing pass. 2-0 for the USSR, and they had a good margin in the first period. Another change of players. Soviets, if you'll notice, and it's hard to notice it, are hitting quite hard. With the Soviets 2 and Canada no score, this is game 4 from Vancouver. Kuskin was speaking to the coach Bobrov. Here's some more strategy. Here's a shot. Tried to stop it. Right to the line. Oh, that was close. Dryden stopped that one with his hand in the air, dropped right on the goal line. Watch this.
Dryden is definitely shaky tonight. This was not an exceptionally hard shot. He gets it away quickly. Dryden gloves it, now drops it. Now the defenseman very alertly. This puck is going in the net. And the defenseman, number 16, Sealing, stops the goal.
They're underway. It goes where they left that puck there. And the Canadian team are having a hard time attacking themselves. The Soviets stole the puck only to lose it again. A long shot goes into the corner. Goals where they're going back to the net. Out there with Esposito and Dennis Hull. Hull is 10. Esposito keeps it in. The puck goes around back to the net. Kuskin, number 4, after it. It's a deflection out to center ice. Sealing on the defense with Ori. Kuskin shot it on the boards. Maltsev clears out at center ice. It's blocked by Ori ahead to Dennis Hull. Dennis Hull 10, shoots it in, but really no system. Luchenko rushes over to get a loose puck at center ice, only to be stopped. Petrov ahead to Blinoff alone. One man back. Blinoff cruising in. Left a pass. Mihailov's drive was wide, but they always make that play. Here's Mihailov shooting from the Petrov shooting from the side. Back to the blue line to Kuskin, and Dryden had to grab that one with Mihailov right on top of him as the Soviets really are outplaying them.
The Soviet pressure here is intense. Dryden under tremendous pressure right in front of the goal mouth, gets his glove down on top of the puck. Foster, I can't say enough the way the Soviets are forcing Team Canada to play scrambly hockey. It's not like they're doing it intensely by any means. The Soviets forechecking and their back-checking is so relentless that they are forcing Team Canada to make all sorts of mistakes.
The Soviets are really playing their best game of the series. That's the difference. Now Perreault coming up at center ice, over the line, throwing a burst of speed, going right in, centered it, I believe the Soviet player knocked it into his own net. It looks like Raglan, who hit the puck. Perreault gets credit.
A tremendous individual effort by Gilles Perreault. The length of the ice, good work here. Now Vasiliev trying to stop it. It hits his skate and up into the top corner off the Soviet defenseman. Again, a beautiful effort by Gilles Perreault. A good burst of speed, but the Soviet deflected into the net.
Le but de l'équipe Canada, compté par le numéro 23, Gilbert Perreault, sans aide.
Harlamov tested Dryden with a long shot after the face-off. Now Canada back in the race here, 2-1. Perreault coming through, unassisted. Here's Harlamov going in front of the goal, right in front of the net. And Dryden was down, out of the play, with Maltsev standing right on the corner. So you'll see how they work in here.
Here's an example. If Harlamov had shot the puck and let Maltsev standing on the corner play the rebound, they would have had a better opportunity to score. instead of passing off and nullifying the play by Dryden.
Perot getting a great hand for an individual effort. A scoring play for Canada at 5:37. So now it's the Soviets 2, Canada 1. That should give the Canadian team a lift and settle them down a bit. Maltsev coming back on the right wing. Failed to get past the defense. Stable pass. Sagankov cleared to the open wing. Every time the Soviets pass that, into Ellis, right in with a backhand. Oh, it's a loose in front of the net. Tretiak was beaten on the play, but Henderson couldn't get there in time.
Tretiak was beaten here. Ronnie Ellis goes to the outside. A good backhand. Stays on top of the puck. Tretiak loses it. Of course, the Soviet defensemen scramble in front of the net. Sagankov and Regulin stop Bobby Clark from bouncing it into the open net. A fine effort all the way around, Foster.
Yes, it looks to me as if this Canadian team will get a big lift out of that scoring play by Perot, primarily by the way he did it. Here's Henderson getting his shot. Tretiak stopped that one, and that was a close call again. So the Canadian team is getting fired up and getting what they've lacked so far is confidence in themselves. Perot, one assistant. All set now for the face-off. 13:35 left in the second period. Henderson back to Stapleton. It's blocked by Petrov. A 2-on-1. Bill White back. Heights on a shot. It's goal! Right from that left wing. A perfect play by Blinov. And the Soviets have got that one back very quickly.
That is going to hurt Team Canada. A perfect pass under the defenseman's stick. Blinov makes no mistake. A hard drive right between Dryden's legs. What you'll see here now, watch Petrov put it inside White's stick and his leg. That's the perfect place to play the pass.
Soviet Union's goal scored by number 9, Yuri Blinov, assisted by number 16, Vladimir Petrov, and number 13, Boris Mikhailov, at 6 minutes 34 seconds. Le but de l'Union soviétique compté par le numéro 9, Yuri Blinov.
Scoring play, Blinov at 6:34. Petrov and Mikhailov getting the assist, so that's 3 points for Mikhailov. Here the Soviet in front of the Canadian goal, but they failed to get a shot on the net. So the score is now 3-1 for the USSR.
I hope we don't see Team Canada go back into their shell, because they were definitely coming out of it.
The Canadian defense backing up almost on every occasion. There's a collision. Hadfield bumped into Paladiev right at the Soviet line. Quick pass on the left wing. The Soviets cruising in. Mikhailov had a shot blocked on the defense. Esposito knocks it around back of the net to Sealing. Cornwallis is on that far wing. A long pass. Cornwallis right through. Oh, it went right through. And a great save there by Tretiak. Return rush by the Soviets. A drop pass. And a drive. Right. Deflected that with his glove. Sagankov checked it. 2-on-1. A pass again to Cornwallis going right in a goal. And he went in the net and the puck stayed out. Esposito had set him up. That's 2 in a row that Cornwallis unable to cash in on. But he made a great effort. Sagankov goes in on the defense with Vasiliev clearing it out. Mike Mahavlich played it over to Esposito. Here's a shot. And Tretiak grabbed that one with his left glove. With the score, the Soviets 3 and Canada 1. This is game 4 from way through. Got it again. Gets a pass in front of the net. Mikhailov lost it. Harlamov back to Sagankov. And the drive was about 3 feet wide. Sealing played it back to Ori, who shot it on the boards out to center ice. Another chance goes to center ice. Esposito shooting it into the corner. Dragulin covers his man, and the Soviet recovered with Esposito stopping him. Sagankov shot it out on the right wing. Ori going back to recover. Harlamov is after him. Mikhailov trying to get him too. Dennis Hull scooped it back of the Canadian goal. Sealing into the corner with Mikhailov after him. Sealing still trying to get that puck out of there. Maltsev took it from him. Harlamov turning, getting a backhand right foot. He scores! Nikolov from Harlamov. Nikolov firing it in, and it all looks so easy.
This is an example. Now 3 Canadians go into the corner. Of course, the 3 of them are in the corner, the opening in front of the net. Harlamov, good puck control. Vikulov sweeps it in the short side. He caught Dryden going down, and he put it up over his pad.
13-52.
Soviet Union's goal scored by number 18, Vladimir Vikulov, assisted by number 17, Valery Karmalov, and number 10, Alexander Maltsev, at 13 minutes, 52 seconds.
13-52. Vikulov from Harlamov. They were the 2 main ones in. Now Blinov comes in over the line, and the pass goes astray. 5:49 remaining now in the second period, with the Soviets leading 4-1 and have had a big margin in the play. Petrak is being held on that last play by Mahavlich, who stuck right with him. Petrak couldn't even get up, and he must have held him out there for about 10 seconds. Puck is Petrov at center ice. Mihailov closing in, weaving in front. A pass goes astray, and Bergman went sliding down to cover, so there was no pass.
The Canadian defense is not standing up. They're getting in trouble. They're going for the fake, and the Soviet player is walking right into the slot, and then he's making a perfect pass either to his left or to his right. Bergman and Park have both backed up on several occasions, giving the...
Dryden steered that one to the side. He's been hard-pressed in this game. Canadian team knocked it over the line, passing back at center ice. Ragulin shoots it over the line. Pat Stapleton played it out. Maltsev passed to Vikulov. Vikulov goes right back to get it. He's number 18. He scored the last goal. And they're showing some nifty moves. Bill White to Pat Stapleton. Ahead at center, the Canadian team just can't get away. Here's a quick break for the Soviets. A bad pass that time to Henderson, who cleared it out at center. Ragulin 5, going back to get it. This appears to be the Soviets' best effort of the series, and they're flying. Maltsev at center ice, going up to Harlamov on his right here. Harlamov right in. And his drive at a terrific speed was just off the target. Well, bouncing back into the Soviet zone. They're coming again. They keep control of that puck all the time. Harlamov weaving over on that far wing. Made the pass. Lutsenko just stepped up and couldn't get there in time. And the Canadian team seemed to be tiring under this terrific pressure. Mihailov, 13, goes all the way back into his own zone, but boy, they can stick handle. And they don't let lose that puck for a moment until they're sure. There's Mihailov going right in again, and it's shot let off Dryden's skate just wide. Petrov couldn't keep it in, but it was shot there by Raglan, with Bill White going back to the net. And the Canadian team are bottled right up. Hadfield now to Bill White. He stopped. A 3-man break. Here's Mihailov going in, a drop pass. Petrov fired it wide. And how they pour in there. Puck rolls to center ice. Hadfield golf one. Trepchak finally had to stop one as the Soviet monopolized the play. Corey is going back on that icing call.
Canadian professional football returns to the CBC television network on September the 9th. The Montreal Alouettes meet the Ottawa Rough Riders live from Lansdowne Park, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For Sunday football fans, Hamilton plays at Toronto, and the Calgary Stampeders are in Edmonton.
1:39 left in the second period, and the Canadian team are having a tough time of it. A shot by Perreault out there with Cornwallier and Frank Mahavlich. Went wide, the puck slides down the ice, and it's called for icing. So far, the Canadian team have been unable to get a man in position there at the crucial time. Yakushev going down there now. There's Tretiak. Look at him on the corner of the goal crease. Puck rolls in front of the Soviet defense out to center ice. Ori shoots it into the Soviet zone, and it's brought back at center ice. Shadron goes into the corner. He just fell that time. Ori lobbed it on the glass on that far wing. It slides out over the line. Canada on the attack. Perreault going into the Hovland shot. And just when he let go, Paladiev got in front to deflect it. Perreault going in back to the net. Perreault playing a solid game for Canada. Seems to be the main threat on the attack. Puck is back to the Canadian blue line to Bahavlich. Over to Cornwallier. He failed to go through. Yakushev on that left wing to center ice. Over the line. Yakushev turning with Anderson. Stopped by Frank Bahavlich. He picked off the pass. Cleared it over onto the wing to Sealing. Sealing going in too far. Was bumped into the boards by Vasilia. A two-man break for the Soviet with Bergman back. Here's Anderson coming up 22. Slowed down. Yakushev getting in. Right in front of the goal. Anderson took the pass. And Dryden made the save, but a perfect passing play that came very close. Dennis Hull cleared it off the boards. Another try for Shadron coming from the side, and the siren goes to end the second.